It is incredibly hard to get a consistent print with screen printing on Koozies. Now, if you look closely here, that one is about as good as you could possibly get. The fine details are not the greatest, but what tends to happen is the material is just so thick and it's so hard to clear the white ink with one stroke that the other strokes will just come in and wreak havoc a bit. If it was a more viscous color like black or something like that, it really wouldn't be so bad. So we don't do the screen printing of Koozies a lot. We do sublimation quite a bit on the white Koozies, obviously. We have had poor success with DTF in the past, but we figured it out. Now, Koozies have an incredible amount of spring back to them. So the problem is when you press them and then you open up the heat press, it automatically springs back up. And because the DTF hasn't had a chance to cool, you'll see it lifting on the left and right of the design. Now, I had a bunch of this MDF board, and initially I started lasering out little boards, but you know, the edges get quite sooty. So it was just easier for me to go ahead and cut these out really quick on the table saw over there. And then I rounded off the corners a bit so it wouldn't snag on the Koozie. But I made some for skinny Koozies and some for the regular size right here. DTF is an excellent choice for screen printing a Koozie, especially if it's a multicolor design. It is near impossible to do a multicolor screen printed Koozie. Maybe somebody else out there has a skill for it. I do not. The benefit with this board, as you can see, is it keeps the Koozie laying flat no matter what. So you want this to be sized just right so that it's not expanding the Koozie outward and stretching it, but you also want it laying pretty darn flat. All right, the heat press is almost full. I guess I might as well make 3 more templates so I can get a nice full load out of it. All right, that's more like it. You would also find it useful to use a hot peel DTF versus a cold peel DTF. We did testing with a cold peel DTF, and it did work really good. For this job, we did order the hot peel just in case. Thanks for allowing me to share this little helpful tool with you guys. Thank you for turning in. I'll see you very soon.